Alright guys, welcome back to today's tutorial. Today I'm going to be building a post office. So the diameter is going to be 23 wide, or deep, 30 blocks long. So this will be the front for 30 blocks, and then the sides are going to be 23. So the first thing you want to do is get your stone and just place a 3 by 28. Just like this. After you place a stone, put your stone stairs right here like that on each end. Next, we're going to put sandstone around the rest of it, all the way up on the edges. And yes, this one will be, we're not going to dig through for it. Next, we're going to do the center for the door, so we go in about 15 blocks. Kind of like what I just did here. And then I would put doors like that. And then like that, kind of like a T to it. Next, just put your sandstone up around it. Just like that. Now what we're gonna do, just gonna go up like this. Basically make a whole ring around it. And then it might take a couple tries, I don't really know. I'm kind of thinking something like that might work. Or we can do this. Maybe something like that. If you want the windows even, you can keep doing it, but I mean, I don't really care too much if they're even. The top ones maybe, but this is an even number. I should have actually went just an extra block and probably would have been good. But at the top you can get even, just like that. Just make a whole other ring around the back and the sides, just like what I'm doing. So this one's gonna be an odd number, 23. So it should be a little bit better. I think that would look pretty good. I mean, like I said, I don't really care if it's The loft is not off like a lot. The bottom floor is kind of a little tricky to get, but just because of the doorway. But I don't know. I don't want to make this tutorial super long, so maybe I can just make like a post on what to do. But for now, it's kind of what we're stuck with. So now what we just did on that side, we're going to do on this side. And then the back, I'm not going to do any windows on it, so you can just make it a full plain wall. So, yeah, this is pretty much the exterior. Oh, yeah, I messed up. Just don't do what I just did. Everything goes off by 1 block, and that makes a huge difference. I don't know what is going on. Okay, so like that. Yeah, this is just what the post office is gonna be. Kind of big, but it's also in case this town really grew. I should have more house tutorials coming up too, because I got a bigger plan of what to do with them, but we should have tutorials coming out like every other day, pretty much. Either 2 to 3 times a week. I should have a video out of a tutorial. I'm trying to make it to where every building I do is a tutorial on this map. Other than that one, really wasn't. That place wasn't, and some houses weren't, but I think now I'm just gonna do everything tutorial. But now just fill all those windows, well, all those holes basically with glass. All around the building. Don't leave any of them open. Just like this. The 3 tall windows are harder than just a 2 tall. Because 2 tall, you just go and easily do it. Just back and forth, these are kind of... That's... I mean, it's really not that much harder, it's just a little bit. And then for the floor, we're gonna use spruce. So spruce planks. If you guys want to get those out, be a step ahead. Once we're done with the windows, that's where we're going to be doing the flooring. Now, I don't know if this one's going to really have the lighting. I'm not quite sure. It's going to be kind of tricky to get it in there with these, the way everything meets. Didn't really think of that, but I mean, I guess it'd be like a 24-hour post office. Not really too concerned about it for this. And then I think our next tutorial will be this Monday. It'll be a bank. And it's not going to be in this section of the town. I'm just trying to get it all expanded. It's kind of going to be like more of a modern style bank. But I plan on doing a couple of those around. So that's what it should look like. Something like that. Now, I kind of lied there. We're gonna, actually let's make it 3. Just because I don't want too much of a slope. Just like a gradual one. So yeah, like you skip 3 and then that's what it should look like. Right there. I mean, it put a lot of difference into it. So now, let's do the same thing for the back here. Just like this. Alright, that's the roof, like the whole exterior, minus the roof, which will be quartz, but I like to get the flooring in before we really worry about that. Just so we still have like a little bit of light. Alright. Now, the whole floor like this. Just make sure it's one above everything. Above like the grass. Because I just figured it's way faster doing it this way versus having to dig it all up. I don't think a single building has it. The whole downtown section, every building is going to be one up. Other than garages. So just like what I'm doing here. And then the stairs for it to go upstairs will be on this back wall. So just like that. Nothing too hard. And then just go one above. Just skip a block from these top windows. And then one above. Like directly above those windows, the bottom windows. I mean, I think it's an easier tutorial, I think. Other than the front, the bottom part, I don't know what to do there. I mean, like I said, I might make like a post on what to do. But just because I didn't plan this building out. I'm just kind of going off what I used to build on my old map. It's glitched out. It's weird. I don't have a single mod on here either. But just like what I'm doing. Okay, now let's get, you can really do any stair you want. I want my stairs to match. Now, how did I mess it up? No, I wanted it 3.